Hi team, my name's Andrew Cox. I'm one of the owners and directors at Joint Dynamics and the founder of something called the Morning Movement Medicine. And today's focus is the spine. So the idea is to build health, and which will have an outcome on better immunity because the architecture of the immune system is very prevalent around the hips, spine, shoulders and neck. So we'll focus on good quality movements that will facilitate better range of motion around the spine, better control in that range of motion around the spine, which actuality is the outcome is to make you a better athlete and to be able to be a better athlete for a longer period of time, or just have better health, remove discomfort, remove pain, and move a little bit more freely so you can play. So what I want you to do, I want you to start with your knees under your hips and come into a 4-point stance where your hands underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Remember the old cats and dogs from yoga? We're going to take that and morning movement medicine-ify it, if that makes sense. All right, so drop down into what we call spinal extension. Look up, breathe in. From this position, from the side view, if you watch, I'm going to start with my hips, round my spine, push my hands into the ground. I'm looking between my knees, and also I'm actually trying to just draw my belly button in just a little bit there. Drop the belly down, breathe in, let the shoulders come together. Repeat that, start at the hips, round the spine like a wave, look down between your knees, draw your belly button in, drop down and breathe in. One more time and then we'll change it a little bit. Lift, hold. Now we're going to do the skipping rope spinal mobilizer. So imagine your spine's a skipping rope. So what I want you to do, I'm going to move to my right. So I want you to move to the right or left. If I'm your mirror, actually, you're going to move to your left. You ready? So move to your left, drop down, move to your right, and lift up. That's your spine being a skipping rope. Drop down, slide left, lift up. Drop down, slide left, lift up. Now turn to your left. It's my right, your left, and do another 3. Keep your chin, on your left shoulder. And that's 3. Now I'll put your chin on the other shoulder, please. So now my chin is on my left shoulder, which is your right. Don't get confused, just do what I'm doing. And come back to the center, eyes in the middle. No confusion there, Andrew. And stop. Let's add a crawl pattern to that. Step your left hand forward and your opposite knee forward. Cats and dogs for 3 in that position. 1. Drop down and breathe in. It's a beautiful day here in Hong Kong. 2. Drop down. 3. Stop there. Let's add the skipping rope. Go to your left, drop down to your right, lift up the top of the skipping rope, drop down the bottom of the skipping rope. So that's circular motion like your spine is a skipping rope. Put your chin on your left shoulder or look left 90 degrees. 1 of 3. 2. And 3. Look 180 degrees the other way, so looking to your right. 1. G'day. 2 and 3, 1 with your eyes in the middle, and stop. Come back to the starting position, left hand, right knee, cats and dogs in the crawling position. Drop down, breathe in. So you can feel that it's a different reaction. Very easy to feel that it's a different reaction in the shoulders. Drop down, breathe in, push away, but also that will affect the spine and also the hips. Stop at the top, skipping rope. Go to your right, drop down. To your left, lift up for that circular skipping rope motion of the spine. 2, 3, look to your right and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, look to your left and do the same thing. 1. Spine still doing the same direction as the skipping rope. Eyes in neutral, please, team. Come all the way around and then come back. I want you to sit back into what I call the, Japanese tea ceremony position. So hips on heels. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can't get those hips on the heels, just come to here. But now what I want you to do, I want you to bring your right leg forward. In that position. Put your toes on the ground. See how I've got my toes there? Because I want you to be load bearing on the feet now. So I'm going to pre-position my right leg forward, left leg back in a good athletic position. That left foot you can see is on the transverse arch, that really good athletic position that I can hold. Now let's get that reaction in the spine, but being in that field of gravity. So this more muscles are going to have to work. So stop here, drop down, rotate to your right. 1, 2, come back up. Watch my right hand. Ready? Rotate to your right. 1, 2 for 3 reps. Rotate to your right. 1, 2, switch. Left leg forward, right leg, my feet are parallel. Check out, loading on the back foot. Ready? Palms up. As we rotate this way, flip the hand. Drop to your hands, rotate, and come back up. Drop the knee, shoulder height, rotate. I'm rotating to my left. Come up. If you're on the mirror view, rotate to your right. 3, 2, 1. Switch the feet, different option. We want to train options into the body. Feet, same setup. Hands at shoulder height. Going to rotate that way, so I'm going to flip that hand as I rotate that way. You ready? Drop down, rotate around. Keep the spine long, keep the ears above your shoulders. Don't come into that position. 3 of those. Flip the hand, drop the knee, rotate. Don't let that left foot spiral. So just go the range that you can control. Drop down, 3, 2, 1, come back. Switch. Shoulder height. I'm going to flip my right hand. If I'm your mirror, that means your left. Drop the knee, rotate around, and stand up. That's easier for me going that way, you can see. I've got a few asymmetries, but this helps me. One more time, guys. Righto. Right leg forward. We want some lateral flexion in. Ready? So as we drop that left knee, my right hand will reach over, and watch how it's going to make my hips shift to accommodate, which means I'm getting more length out here and more length on the inside of this hip. Ready? Drop the left knee to be just above the ground. Reach that right hand concurrently. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Big arcing motion. Drop. 3, 2, 1. One more time, team. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left hand. Drop. 3, 2, 1. Come down. Here we go. Drop that knee. Reach over. 3, 2, 1. Last one. And then we got a combo when we're done. Get over that left hand. 2, 1. You got it. There's a really great relationship how the body works functionally between this hip and the opposite shoulder. Think if I throw a ball, that stored elastic potential for me to throw, or any of those functional movements. So this time, right hand over stays the same, and then we're going to reach that left hand across. 3 reps. Ready, team? Drop the left knee as you reach the right hand over. And now reach that left hand through. Hold that for 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Living the dream, aren't we? Right hand over. Whoa! Mother Nature's decided to come in. A little bit of a growling there from the clouds. Right hand over. Reach that left hand through. Hang out. 3, 2, 1. Love that. Let's do it again. So that's hips incorporated with the spine. Good setup again. Feet are parallel. Transverse arch on that right foot there. As we drop, we reach the left hand over. Ready? Split squat with the left hand reach. Hold. Reach that right hand across, which is driving that shoulder back. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. 2 to go. Drop and reach. Rotate. 3, 2, 1. That's called a coupling motion of the spine. Lateral flexion with rotation. Lateral flexion. 1 motion. Rotation. 2. That's a couple. 3. Drive that left shoulder back. Reach that right hand through. 2, 1. Get out of here. Come back down on your knees. Give me 3 breaths, and we're done for this initial spine series here with the Morning Movement Medicine on demand. Stay tall. 3 breaths, literally. Power of 3 we've done today, haven't we? So ears above shoulders, long spine. Breathe only through your nose. We're going to breathe in together as a team for 4. Breathe out for 6. Then we're done. 3, 2, 1, breathe out. Breathe in for 4. Through your nose. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Tell you what, I'm going to touch on that breathing practice again this afternoon, but that's just a small series, mate, was that 10 minutes? That you can apply at the start of your day to get you ready for a day in front of the computer. The start of your day to get you ready for a workout. At the end of your day to remove the restrictions that maybe we've built up during the day so I can instill health of the immune system, health of my joints, health in my capacity to control movement in many different directions, which makes me a better athlete, which means that I can play for longer. Have a great time. See you back here for another Morning Movement Medicine on Demand.